Okay. What did you make of the game, or how much significance did you place on the result and the way the players kept going to the end?
It was a tough game. The start of the game was hard for us. High pressure from the opponent. We lose some possessions in our build up, and the goal is like that. And if you look at our games, it's always a little bit our fault the way we suffer goals, and then everything is so much harder to do. But if you look at the game, especially second half, and especially with the sent off, we arrange ways to get inside the box, and that is something that we are improving. We create chances. We managed to score one, but I feel that we lost two points today.
You mentioned ways to get into the box. On the formations, there was a lot of conversation with you and the players. Was that because they weren't quite sure exactly where to go on the pitch?
When?
After the substitutions towards the end of the game, and you and Rasmus, you and Bruno, there's lots of communication really.
Yeah, well, it was just to adapt, and you can see that we change a lot of players in positions that they never played. So it was just a way to not a tactical aspect, it was just to understand the players that it will have extra time. So if you suffer a goal in transition, you lose your head. You have more 10 minutes. But if they score one goal in transition, 1-against-1, could kill the game. So these small things, not so much tactical aspect.
How's Matt feeling after the tackle that led to the?
I think I think he's okay. Yeah, he will be ready. But in this kind of situations, in this moment, anything that could be a danger for a player that in one position we lost Dalot, we try to save that.
And obviously, you were keen to not get injuries going into the game on Thursday. What were your views on the tackle on actually in the first half and on the tackle that led to the red card?
No, nothing to say. It's Premier League, and we need to play like that because it's the way we want the game. And sometimes things happen, but I have nothing to say about that.
That could be a big goal for Hojlund personally. Was it always your intention to keep him on stage, to give him as much time as possible?
I make I see the trainings, I see the way they behave, the way they want to improve. I see the games also, and I try to put the best 11 to win games. That's all. Of course, I want to support my players. I was a player, and sometimes you have bad moments, difficult moments in a big club. So I think it was a good moment for him, but it's just a goal. Let's focus on Thursday.
And just on the shore, was the plan along for him to have 90 minutes today?
Was not the plan to have 90 minutes, but then when you need to win games, so and you can feel it that it was like overload in that part of the field. He's really good on crosses. He's really good in the final third, the decision. He has a lot of quality, and in this when we are losing and drawing, you don't think about the next game. You need to win. I was not focused on the next game.
Ruben, either today or at some point Liverpool will get their 20th title, which will bring them level with Manchester United. The fans sang about it today. A lot of them are kind of pessimistic about what's going to happen over the next few years. I realise you can only deal with now, but how do you feel what you're trying to achieve is kind of bedding in that gives the hope that United can at least challenge?
The first thing is to focus on ourselves and not in the other teams. The next thing is to be really honest. We are in the different levels in this moment, but then explain that everything can change. And I remembered when I started seeing Premier League was the opposite. So everything can change. So we need to focus and step by step, not trying to think too far ahead. We have a ultimate goal, that is winning the Premier League. And again, I'm not crazy. I know that it's not going to be next year, but we are trying to build something. And the small things are really important, and we did that during this year. We need to improve next year. But I know that is important for the fans. We know that, but we need to be honest with them and to work hard every day.
Hojlund did do well to get on the score sheet today, but there are still rumours about bringing in a striker for the summer. But with Hojlund being 22, Xerxes 23 and Chido 17, what's your opinion about bringing in a more experienced striker closer to the finished article to maybe mentor the others?
We have a lot of things to do in still this season, and we are focused on. We like our strikers. We are improving our strikers. We'll see what happens in the next season. But in this season, Josh cannot play. Shido is not in the list, unfortunately, for the Europa League. Has the Premier League games to win every minute to work on, and Rasmus is scoring. So we'll see Thursday.
Sandra Martinez earlier this season said about having that mentality. How do you instill that within this squad of players when every manager sees it's his first to do so?
Do the things that I believe, and then work hard every day. And then, like today, when things are hard, we have to push and we have to believe. And that's the only way to put the mentality and try to win every game. That is our mentality. We want to win.
We'll leave it there. Thank you.
Thank you.